Welcome back to another New World video. As promised in my original expansion sort of bullet point video, I'm going to go through a mini deep dive because we don't have a ton of information at the moment, but I'm going to give you all the information we do have on all the different things coming out in the expansion, and we're going to start off with mounts. Now, what do we know? We know that the three starting types of mounts that we can get are going to be wolves, lions, and horses. Now, I'll pop some images on the screen and some videos and stuff like that in a moment. Now, what we can see from this mini bit of evidence, if you like, is it looks like these will get different types of skins on them, like different colored horses, colored lions, and colored wolves and stuff. So I don't think we're all going to get like a base like gray wolf and then that's it. It does look like we can get different sort of sort of skins, if you like. Now, what I would prefer to happen is if the mount system looked a little bit like it does in, say, games like World of Warcraft, where you've got to go out and farm certain ones. Let's just keep it simple for now. Let's say we do want that sort of white wolf, for example. You can only farm the white wolf in this certain part of the game, either in this certain mode or in this certain, open world farmable area. And it's got really low drop chance to give you something to really sort of like, not grind for, but really sort of get excited when it actually drops. That's what I would really like. I hope it's not just a case of once you actually obtain your wolf, that's it. You're done. That's your one wolf. So yeah, I'm hoping that is not the case. Now, let's have a look at what New World have actually listed on their website. So I'll pop this up on screen here. So they say summon a mount. So there you go. It's going to be like a little mini skill. Like in most games, you're going to click your skill and then that mount is actually going to summon. That's absolutely fine. That's what we want. So for faster traversal across a tournament. Now, let me just show you one thing here. I'm over here in Brimstone Sands. Now, look how huge these open world areas can be in New World. Hopefully the draw distance is on full here. I think it is. You know what I mean? Imagine instead of running all the way across here, which takes absolutely ages sometimes and a little bit boring, not too many places in New World are actually sort of open scale like this with not much in there. There's a couple of mobs dotted around and some farmable items, but this is quite a rare location in terms of how huge it is with nothing there. Normally there are little mini outposts and all that kind of stuff, but this is a really good example. Imagine going here with mounts rather than just walking. This is going to be so cool. It's going to be so good for the game. I think it's going to be really cool. So yeah, travel across a tournament. Master horses, dire wolves, and lions, each with a unique look, customizable equipment, and the name you can set. I think the fact that you can name your pets pretty cool. So we'll have to have a look at exactly what we can do with those names there. Level up a new riding trade skills. This is pretty huge. We're now going to get a new trading skill, just like we had music and we've got fishing and we've got all this kind of stuff. You're now going to have this sort of riding skill, which is pretty cool. We have to see how you actually level that up. Do you just need to get on your mount and just travel? I mean, we'll have to learn and find out how they're going to do that. And it says to earn upgrades like increased speeds, buffs, and higher tier consumable food for your new friend. So this, I'll put up some footage in a moment. This is pretty cool. You do get to customize the wolves, the lions, and the horses. You can add little shields on there, banners, different sort of like coatings on them and stuff, which is going to make them really cool. I just hope it still means that we can go out there and farm loads of different mount skins. Let's say you want a black horse, or let's say you want, like, I don't know, a blue lion for, you know what I mean, or like a golden one, which is really rare. You can only find it in certain places. This is what I'm hoping we get with the mount system. We don't quite know this yet. We need to wait and see, but that's what we know so far. Now, the footage here that I'm going to pop up on screen, this is a little demonstration of how you can actually apply some of these items on your horse, for example, or on your mounts to customize them. So you, I presume you can go out there maybe and farm these types of skins. I don't think this is going to be a direct, like, actual shield in the game. This must be some kind of like mount droppable skin of a shield. That's what it looks like anyway, and all the banners and stuff on there, and the little buffs as well. Now, one of these buffs I want to point out. So some people say, how does mounts work in PvP? This is what we know so far. Let's say you flag up PvP and then you're roaming around, you know, wherever. You flag this PvP, you're on your mount. Now, if a player should actually land a hit on you, let's say with a bow, for example, you would then be dismounted. You can't fight on you can't do mounted combat. So don't be thinking we're getting any kind of mounted combat, which is cool. I don't like mounted combats. That's really good. But you can be, you'd be like dismounted, and then one of the little buffs you can pop on there. Let's say somebody hit you with, like, say, like a rending javelin, for example. Now you're rendered. One of the little skills that you've seen on that footage there is cleanse. So you could slot that, for example, if you should get hit with some rends, when you actually fall off your mount, you'll then be cleansed, and then you go back into the fight, and it's a bit more of an equal fight. I think that's pretty cool. So the little mini buffs, and then we see exactly what those buffs are going to be. Can you get empowerment buffs, like when you get dropped off your horse or whatever, you then get empowered? We don't know. We do need to sort of go on and see that. So all of this, in terms of the mount system, this is coming on the release of the expansion straight away. I want to, which is obviously on the 3rd of October, just in case you didn't know. So make sure you jump into NewWorld now, start prepping for that. And pick up the expansion if you find this interesting. Now, this is just mounts. Now, I want to ask in the comment section down below, before we get to the end of this video, what do you think about mounts so far? Do you think it's going to work how I think it's going to work? Are you hoping that there's like farmable mounts out there? We've also seen some little different skins. Like we've seen like that sort of really white horse, and then we've seen like the black and white, almost like a cow looking skin horse. Do you think there's going to be farmable skin mounts out there, or is it we just going to get a base mount, like a base wolf, a base lion, and a base horse, and you just customize it from there, and it's actually the customizable items that you've got to go and farm? What do you guys watching the video think? Comment section down below. Obviously pop into my Twitch stream as well and let me know what you think. Really looking forward to these in NewWorld. I hope you guys are too. Like I said, comment section down below. Like I said before, let me know what you think about mounts. Good, bad, need some improvement? What are we thinking? Are you excited? And guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, drop likes on the video if you enjoy this content, and come and follow me over on Twitch if you haven't already, and you can watch me play live. See you in the next one.